Decolonization, I think that those who've opposed imperialism since 1492, these are in a certain sense, the forerunners of the people who went to Seattle, went to Quebec City. The people who say, well, we're against, they're called anti-globalization, which I think is a terrible term. I mean, I was at Quebec City, and the people at the fence and the people I were meeting are, they're the most globally in touch, globally connected people I know. They're not anti-globalization. They're posing a different vision, an alternative vision of globalization. But this is not a new process. This type of imperial globalization has been opposed, since 1492. And that's, what I would like to characterize as the fourth world, this spirit of resistance, and looking towards a kind of future where people can, claim a history, claim an indigenous identity, hold on to a character and a cultural personality and a set of institutions and an ability to project your heritage into the future. Whether you be Tamil or Blackfoot, there's so many different ways to conceive of it, and yet there's nothing to prevent us from doing that at the same time as we communicate through this medium, and we use the possibilities, the technology of globalization to intensify and edify and develop and nurture, our connections and communications. That to me is a vision of the fourth world. Go beyond, pan-Arab unity. Go beyond pan-African unity. Go beyond pan-Indian unity. And deal with our unity as human beings and our need to be able to make decisions in a democratic fashion that accepts we're all entitled to something like law. We're all entitled to a decent bathroom. This just goes with the territory. This is, Dijla just in speaking about her personal experience with this. We can picture how far we are, how primitive we are, how far away we are from a real regime of respect for human rights, and that respect for human rights calls for some vision of what is universal, that we all share, and some vision of what we hold as distinct peoples, as unique societies. So how do we in some ways upload powers to some sort of global agencies able to deal with these universal principles, and how do we decentralize other kinds of power so that we can have some self-determination in our local communities? And of course, the internet, this kind of strange twist that it took in the first half, the internet does create the possibility for all kinds of new conceptions of community. And community need not only be considered in relationship to land and, title to land and rights to land, but that too can't be abandoned just because, global capital would like it that way, just because the way the internet releases capital. Imagine that this information that we're sharing on the internet, money is part of that information. What is money anymore? How do you conceive of money when it's just digital information going here and there? And I'll leave it at that for tonight.